Hello बच्चा लोग, this is Ashish and welcome to Infinity Learn JEE YouTube channel. Right, so I welcome you to this particular workshop where we would be talking about the PYQs of sets and relation. Now sets and relation is one of those topics, right, which is easy to comprehend. Right, concept के नाम पे बहुत simple से concepts हैं. अगर हम इन concepts को समझ लेते हैं, right, then there is 100% guarantee that inside the examination hall, no matter what question comes from set and relation, whether it is easy, medium, difficult, whatsoever, you will get it correct and you will get those 4 marks. So in this particular session, I will collect all those tips and tricks which are required for a correct answer in sets and relation. So without wasting any more time, let us dive into the world of sets and relation. But before that, right, I have 2 important things to discuss with you. One, the thing that I always discuss and share with you, that please do like and subscribe the JEE channel, which is Infinity Learn JEE. If you want to search it, search on YouTube Infinity Learn JEE. You will find this channel over there, right? So subscribe it. If you have subscribed, then share it among your friends. Now another thing that I want to discuss with you today is the JEE free IL master classes. Right, the best part about this is it's free, right? So there are no charges, there is nothing, it's just free, right? Now what are these master classes? Let us understand. Master classes are basically, right, are classes where we teach you the concepts, right? We pick up the concept, we pick up the topics, right, in physics, chemistry and maths, and we make sure that every child who attends these master classes understand the complexity of that particular concept, the fundamentals, the concept, right from the core till the height of that particular concepts. So these are more of interactive sessions, right? These are through the IL platform. So as I said, these are free, so you don't have to register for it or pay for anything for these. What are inclusive, right? It's a free master class, so the best part is over here. नीचे क्या क्या अपने पास? We have a Infinity Learn test series, 2 free mock tests and 12 free previous year questions paper, right? So apart from these, right, what is the most important part is the master class. These are added advantage. सबसे बड़ा advantage क्या है मेरे पास? मास्टर क्लास जहाँ पे इंडिया के टॉप के एजुकेटर्स मुझे बैठ के मेरा कंसेप्ट सिखा देते हैं, right? Every day there are plenty of master classes going on our platform, right? That is our website. You can visit infinitylearn.com. There you will see a plenty of master classes happening each day, right? You find physics, chemistry, maths. If somebody is interested in biology, you will also find biology over there. So you can pick your tutor, you can pick the subject, you can watch their lectures live with them, right? So I would also be there, so I would love to see you guys over there. So this is about the free masterclass that IL has been doing for so long, right? It is not like कि आज आया तो आज मैं तुम्हारे साथ में share कर रहा हूँ. It is being there right from the inception. Many of these students have taken the advantage. So I want each one of you to visit infinitylearn.com and try out these master classes. Trust me, you will enjoy and you will learn a lot. So now we'll move forward, right, into the sets and relations. The first part of this particular session would be sets. The second part would be relations, right? Now, when we talk about these sets, set is always a well-defined collection of things, right? Things can be numbers, characters, alphabets, names, but it would be well-defined. 2 important basic aspects about sets are, first, order is not important. If I say a set A comma B or another set B comma A, these are 2 equal sets. So order is not important. Second is the arrangement. Arrangement inside a set is same as order, right? So order and arrangement are the same words. So first thing is order and arrangement is not important. Second thing is repetition. Now what is repetition? Repetition is, for example, let's say if I write a set AAB. So AA means the same alphabet A. So instead of writing AAB, the set can be written as A comma B. So repetition inside a set is not allowed. Order or arrangement is not important. This is how we define a set or a collection of things. So now we'll try this first question, appeared in 2021, 27th of August, right? So date से हमें क्या करना है, right? मतलब किसी से 2021 में आया था, मतलब लास्ट डे वाले क्वेश्चन से, right? अब देखो क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है. कलर चूज कर लेते हैं पहले एक. Let's say we'll start with yellow because yellow looks good on black, right? This is what I believe. And it looks on the screen as well, right? So A set क्या है अपना? A set is x belongs to R and modulus of x minus 2 is larger than 1. So over here first I'll find out the values of set A. Everything is being written in the set builder form. I will try to represent in the roster form. I'll try to find out the x. So सबसे पहले A को find out करते हैं. A क्या बोल रहा है? Modulus of x minus 2 is larger than 1. What is modulus? Modulus is logically my distance from the origin. So my distance from the origin is larger than 1, which means either I am standing between 1 to infinity or I am standing between minus 1 to minus infinity. So I can say that x minus 2 will either be larger than 1 or x minus 2 is less than minus 1. So from here I can say x is larger than 3 or x is less than 1. So this is what I got for set A. Now what is set B? Set B is under root of x square minus 3 is larger than 1. Now can I square in equation? No. But if the both sides are positive, then I can square and the sign will not flip. So I can square the inequation. I can say x square minus 3 is larger than 1. Because both the sides I have a positive number. So it becomes x square minus 4 is larger than 0. I will use the wavy curve method. I will factorize this. I will plot the roots on the number line. Right hand side is positive, negative, positive. I am looking for larger than 0, which means positive, right? Wavy curve method. So my answer would be x belongs to minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to infinity. So now I'll move on to the part C. What is part C? Part C is mod of x minus 4 is larger than equal to 2, right? So it is similar to the part A. So I can directly say either x minus 4 is larger than equal to 2 or x minus 4 is less than equal to minus 2. So from here I'll get x is larger than equal to 6 or x is less than equal to 2. Now what is D? Let's calculate D as well. Z is set of integer. So this is not D, this is Z. Z is integers. So I got all the four sets A, B, C and Z. What do I have to find out? Let us observe. I need to find out A intersection B intersection C complement intersection Z. So सबसे पहले अपन क्या करेंगे? A, B और C का intersection निकालते हैं. So A, B और C का intersection मतलब A, B और C में क्या common है? So एक number line बनाता हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. A क्या बोल रहा है? 1 से छोटा और 3 से बड़ा. Right. So 1 and 3. So this is A, less than 1 or larger than 3. Now what is B? B is minus infinity to minus 2. Right? And then 2 to infinity. What is C? Less than 2 and larger than 6. D is integers. So first I will find out A intersection B intersection C. So the intersection of all the three lines. If I observe the intersection, right, where do I see the intersection? The intersection is over here at 2 and then from over here, right? So my intersection is x belongs to, 2 is not the intersection. I have intersection from here, 6 to infinity. Right, this is my intersection and another intersection over here, right, which is minus infinity to minus 2 with open bracket, right. So 6 close and minus 2 open. This is my intersection, A intersection B intersection C. I have to find the complement of this. So its complement would be what? A intersection B intersection C whole complement. Its complement would be minus infinity to minus 2. So I'll start with minus 2 close bracket 6 open bracket. This is the complement of this. Complement means all those elements apart from that solution. So now I have to take the intersection with Z. So intersection with Z means the common element between this and Z. Z is an integer. So I have to find out the number of integers over here. It is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 will not be counted, right? Because at 6 we have an open bracket. My bad. हाँ 6 we have open bracket. I'm correct, sorry. So the answer is 3 and 5 and 3 8. So number of subsets. So I have to find out the number of subsets. So how many elements I got? 8. So I have to find out the number of subset. Now the total number of subsets, if n elements are there, the answer is 2 raised to power n. So I have 8 elements. Total number of subsets would be 2 raised to power 8. That is 2 raised to power 8. That is 256. And that will be your answer. Number of subsets. If the question says number of elements, my answer would be 8. Now we move on to the example number 2. Now example number 2 is based on either you can use the Venn diagram or you can use the logic. Now see over here. Out of all the patients in a hospital, 89% are found to be suffering from heart ailment, 98 are suffering from lungs infection. If k% of them are suffering from both ailments, then k cannot belong to which of these following sets. अब देखो इस क्वेश्चन में बोल क्या रहा है, वो बोल रहा है कि हॉस्पिटल के सारे पेशेंट्स, इसका मतलब जो भी इंसान है वो पेशेंट, राइट, कुछ ना कुछ तो उसको बीमारी होगी, कोई हेल्दी पर्सन की बात हो नहीं रही यहाँ पे. सो द यूनिवर्सल सेट विल हैव ऑल द एलिमेंट्स एज पेशेंट्स. आउट ऑफ दोज पेशेंट्स 89% को क्या है, हार्ट एलिमेंट है, 98% को क्या है, लंग्स इन्फेक्शन है. मुझे के निकालना है, कॉमन कितना होगा. आप सोच के देखो, मैं अगर ये बनाऊं दिस इज हार्ट, परसेंटेज की जगह मैं नंबर लिख देता हूं 89, राइट. नाउ 98 आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम लंग इन्फेक्शन. सो 98 का ओवरलैपिंग इसके साथ होगा ही होगा, बिकॉज अगर ओवरलैपिंग नहीं होगा तो 89 तो यहाँ हो गए, 98 वहाँ हो गए, ऐड करूंगा तो 100 से ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स बहुत सारे पेशेंट ऐसे भी हैं जिनको दोनों हो रहा होगा. सो ओवरलैपिंग तो आएगा ही आएगा. दिस इज लंग्स, राइट. अब ये ओवरलैपिंग कितना आएगा मुझे वो निकालना है. ओवरलैपिंग ही तो अपना के है. नाउ आई एम थिंकिंग इट इन अ लॉजिकल वे. Okay, so I have to find out the value of k. Can k be equal to 0? If k equal to 0, then 98 and 89, the sum would be larger than 100, which is not possible. So k cannot be 100, right? So k तो क्या होगा, अभी k 0 नहीं हो सकता. मतलब सो इमेजिन करो सर्कल्स टच कर रहे हैं, अब सर्कल्स अंदर आएंगे धीरे धीरे करके, राइट. कब तक उनको अंदर आना पड़ेगा, जब ये वैल्यू का सम जो है वो 100 नहीं बन जाता. 100 कैसे बन जाएगा, देखो, जब धीरे धीरे अंदर आएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मान लो ये 10 हो गया, ये 10 हो गया तो कितना हो जाएगा 88, ये कितना हो जाएगा 79. सम देखो 100 से ज़्यादा ही है, राइट. तो ये जो सम है ये 100 कब बनेगा, कितना मैं अंदर इसको लेते जाऊं, राइट. देखो ये कितना है 98, ये कितना है 89. सो अगर ये 87 हो गया, राइट, उसका दो बचा है, वो 2 मैं यहाँ लिख देता हूँ, राइट. ये कितना हो जाएगा 87 और ये हो जाएगा 11. इस केस में मेरे पास सम 100 बन जाएगा, राइट. तो जब यहाँ पे 2 हो जाएगा तो 87 क्या है मेरे पास, मिनिमम है. इतना मिनिमम तो होना ही पड़ेगा. 87 में कैसे लेके आया, दिस कंप्लीट सर्कल इज 98, तो 100 करने के लिए मेरे को 2 लोग चाहिए, तो 2 लोग मेरे यहाँ हो सकते हैं. ये 2 हो गया तो ये 87 हो जाएगा, बिकॉज सम कितना 89 है, 87 तक तो 11 हो जाएगा. तो मेरा के का वैल्यू कितना हो गया, 87 हो गया. बट दिस इज नॉट द ओनली वैल्यू, राइट. अभी क्या होगा, ये 2 है, राइट. कोई मेरा पेशेंट बाहर भी हो सकता है ना, एक पेशेंट जिसको ना तो हार्ट डिजीज़ है ना ही लंग है, कुछ और है, राइट, हाथ पाँव में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है वो. इसका मतलब ये 2 मेरा कम हो सकता है. अगर ये 2 0 हो जाएगा तो ये कितना हो जाएगा, पूरा का पूरा 89 वहाँ चला जाएगा, राइट. 2 1 हो जाएगा तो ये कितना हो जाएगा 88 हो जाएगा. यही पॉसिबल वैल्यूज है. ये जो यहाँ पे नंबर है विच विल हैव द ओनली हार्ट एलिमेंट, दिस कैन बी आइदर 0 और 1 और 2. तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग अगर मैं यहाँ पे केसेस देख रहा हूँ तो मेरे पास 3 केस बन जा रहे हैं. के की वैल्यू क्या होगी, 87 होगी, 88 होगी या फिर 89 होगी. इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं हो सकता. के आया समझ में. और इन अदर वर्ड्स अगर तुम समझोगे तो लॉजिकली आई हैव फाइंड आउट द मैक्सिमम एंड द मिनिमम वैल्यूज ऑफ के. मैक्सिमम वुड बी 89, मिनिमम वुड बी 87. सो नाउ ओवर हियर 87, 88, 89, k कैन नॉट बिलोंग टू दिस सेट. k कितना आ रहा है अपना 87, 88, 89. देखो कहाँ कहाँ दिख रहा है अपन को, ये देखो यहाँ मुझे दिखा है 89. सो मेरा k इस सेट का एक एलिमेंट है. 87, 88 यहाँ दिख रहा है, 87 यहाँ दिख रहा है. c में देखो 87, 88, 89 में से कुछ दिख रहा है, c में नहीं दिख रहा है. तो मेरे को मालूम है c मेरा आंसर होगा, बिकॉज c सेट के अंदर k है ही नहीं. ए बी और डी में तो के का एलिमेंट मेरे को दिख रहा है. सो के कैन नॉट बिलोंग टू दी सेट सी, बिकॉज सी में देयर इज नो वैल्यू ऑफ के. right? So this is how we can find out the maximum and the minimum value of the intersection. I have solved it logically, right? As I said, there will be two approaches. You can either use the formula as well. I have another problem, right? So in that problem, I will use the formula approach, right? So we'll discuss both the approaches. Now, a set question once again. Now, what does it says? A क्या है? N square is less than equal to n plus 10,000, right? B क्या है? 3k plus 1 है. K belongs to natural number. C क्या है? 2k है वह K belongs to natural number. I have to find out the sum of all the elements in A intersection B minus C. B minus C is remove all the elements from B which belongs to B intersection C. तो सबसे पहले देखो B और C तो मेरे को बड़े प्यारे से दिख रहे हैं. K नेचुरल नंबर है. 3k plus 1 क्या हो जाएगा? K की वैल्यू को 1 डालो, 2 डालो, 3 डालो, B सेट मिलता जाएगा. यहाँ तो इवन नंबर्स है. C तो मुझे मालूम पड़ गया इवन नंबर्स आएंगे 2, 4, 6, 8. A थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है. अगर अपन ने A सॉल्व कर लिया तो अपना आंसर आ जाएगा. लेट अस ट्राई A. A क्या बोल रहा है? A n है नेचुरल नंबर विच विल सेटिस्फाई दिस इनइक्वेशन, राइट? अब देखो इसको मैं लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे लाके फैक्टराइज तो नहीं करूंगा. 10,000 है. हाउ विल आई फैक्टराइज? सो मैं क्या करूंगा यहाँ पे n स्क्वायर माइनस n लेस देन इक्वल टू 10,000. n स्क्वायर माइनस n, राइट? जिन बच्चों ने मेरे साथ एल्जेब्रा किया है, राइट, चाहे वो फ्री लेक्चर्स की बात हो या किसी और प्रोग्राम की बात हो, तुम्हें पता होगा ये वाली अप्रोचेस अपन ने बहुत बार डिस्कस की है, जहाँ पे वी सॉल्व द क्वाड्रेटिक विदाउट इवन फाइंडिंग द रूट्स और डिस्क्रिमिनेंट. सो n इंटू एन माइनस 1 हो गया. सो अभी n कैसा अपना नेचुरल नंबर है. सो ये एक नेचुरल नंबर है, ये भी एक नेचुरल नंबर है. तो आई एम मल्टीप्लाइंग टू नेचुरल नंबर्स विच आर कॉन्जुगेटिव. उनका प्रोडक्ट आ रहा है यहाँ पे. सो व्हाई नॉट आई ब्रेक द राइट हैंड साइड ऑल्सो. सो इफ आई राइट दिस एज n इंटू n माइनस 1, 10,000 I can write as 100 into 100. This is not consecutive. These are the same natural numbers. Now n into n minus 1 has to be less than equal to 100 whole square. So now observe from here. I can put the values of n as, if I put the 1 it is okay, 2 it is okay, 3 it is okay, 100 it would be 100 into 99. The moment I put 101, 101 into 100, so it will be a product of 100 into 101. Now see, will be larger than 100 into 100. So I will not be able to put any value larger than 100. So the set n will belongs to 1 to 100. This is your set A as well. So set A will have 100 elements, right? The cardinal number for set A would be 100. Now we'll find out the B. What is B? B is 3k plus 1. So put the values of n, right? K belongs to natural number. So 1, it would be 4. If I put 2, it would be 7, then it would be 10. So now if you see, it's an AP with a difference 3. And what is the last number? It will go till infinite. So it is a infinite element set. Now what is C? C is even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Once again, infinite sets. I have to find out B minus C. So if I find out B minus C, so remove all the elements of C from B, right? So I'll have B minus C. 4 will be removed. I have 7, 13, right? The next number would be, difference is how much? 6. So I will have 19, 25 and so on, right? Now this will also go till infinite because B has infinite elements. So B minus C is still a AP with a common difference 6 now. I have to take its intersection with A. So intersection, what is A? A has natural numbers from 1 to 100. So I have to find out the number of elements in this AP till 100. So this AP is 7, 13, 19, 25. Now if you see, all of them are 6k plus 1, 6k plus 1, 6k plus 1, right? 6 into 1 plus 1, 6 into 2 plus 1, 6 into 3 plus 1. So last I would have 97, that is 97 plus 1. So these are the elements in A intersection B minus C. I have to find the sum of all elements. So you have to find the sum of all elements, which means I have to find the sum of the AP and nothing else, right? So my answer would be sum of these AP. Number of terms, right? How many number of terms are there? This is 7 into 1 plus 1, sorry 6 into 1 plus 1, and this is 6 into 16 plus 1. So from 1 to 16, I have 16 terms. So 16 by 2, n by 2 into 2a. 2a is 14 plus n minus 1 into d. Right? The sum of n terms of an AP is given by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. That is what I have used over here. So now we can simplify this and this will give me the answer for this particular question. So we can move on to the next example now. Next example, right, came in 2021. This question is as simple as, playing around with alphabets. Class 5th वाले बच्चे को दोगे वो भी निकालेगा बड़े प्यार से आंसर. देखो तुम भी आंसर निकाल लोगे. You don't need my help. But still we'll discuss. In a school there are 3 types of games to be played, right? तो 3 games है. Some of these students play 2 types. कुछ बच्चे 2 games खेल लेते हैं. None play all the 3. There is no student who plays all the 3 games. Which Venn diagram can justify the above statement? So बोल क्या रहा है? Some students can play 2 types of the game. So if I draw these circles representing the games, game A, game B, then game A, game B can have the intersection or should have the intersection because there are people who are playing 2 types of game. But none of the students is playing all 3 games, which means the intersection of all 3 circles will not be there. Now observe over here. This area is common to all 3 circles. It is there in A, B and the C, which means this represents the number of people playing all the 3 sports. But it has to be 0. So my answer cannot be the R. Once again, I have an intersection of all the 3 circles. My answer cannot be the Q. I have an intersection of all the 3 circles. My answer is not P. Answer is option number. कर लो यार mark. Right. So the option number is C. मेरे को mark करने में उतना time लगा जितना हमें solve करने में भी नहीं लगा. Right guys? So that is the question that came on the 17th March 2021 in JEE Mains. That's why I said sets and relation अगर तुमने फंडा समझा ना बहुत सिंपल चैप्टर है. Now set A क्या देखो समझो set A M belongs to R, both the roots of this equation are real. तो set A के elements कौन है? M है. M represent the elements of the set A. And how do I find M? For M, it says the roots of the quadratic are real. If the roots are real, then I can say discriminant would be larger than or equal to 0. So we'll find the discriminant over here. So discriminant of the quadratic larger than equal to 0. So what is the discriminant? B square minus 4 AC. So m square, I am opening the square, m square plus 1 plus 2m minus 4m minus 16 is larger than equal to 0. So from here I get m square minus 2m minus 15 is larger than equal to 0. Right. So I can factorize this. This becomes m minus 5 into m plus 3 is larger than equal to 0. Number line minus 3. Wavy curve method I am using, right? Plus minus plus. Larger than or equal to. So m will belongs to minus infinity to minus 3 close bracket union close bracket 5 to infinity. ये आ गया अपने पास set A, right? This is set A. Set B is minus 3. It is a interval from minus 3 to 5. Which of the following is not true? Right, so what is A minus B? A minus B means subtract all the elements from A, right? So I'll do it from the number line. This is my A, inclusive 3. This is my A. And what is B? Minus 3 to 5. 5 open, minus 3 close. This is your B. So if I do A minus B, so this interval is not there in A, this is open, only 3 will be eliminated. So A minus B becomes minus infinity to minus 3, close bracket की जगह open bracket आ जाएगा और यहाँ पे close bracket ही रहेगा. So I know this answer is incorrect. A. What is B? A intersection B. A और B में अगर मैं common देखूंगा तो मुझे 3 minus 3 दिख रहा है. This one is correct, right? तो option B is the correct answer. अच्छा, my marker is white. So answer is B. C, B minus A. b में से a माइनस कर दो, b में से अगर a माइनस कर दोगे तो 3 -3 to 5 आ जाएगा विद अ ओपन ब्रैकेट. c इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. d a यूनियन b कर दोगे तो a यूनियन b, अगर मैं पूरा देखूं a फिर b फिर a तो मुझे r मिल जाएगा. सो d इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. In this particular question, we have to find the non or the incorrect answer, not true. So my answer is option number A. Right? No worries, वो आंसर मार्क नहीं करवाना चाहता है. It's okay. Right, the answer is option number A. That is the incorrect answer. So now we move on to the next example. Now set A has m elements, set B has n element. Total number of subsets of A and B has a relation that it is more than 1, 1, 2. I have to find the value of m into n. So if any set has m elements, the total number of subsets possible is 2 raised to power m. Why? Because for every element I will have two different ways. Either that element can be in my set or it will not, or it will be in my set. For example, let's say A. So A will be in my subset or A will not be. So two ways. B will be there, will not be there. Two ways. That's why we say total number of subsets that is possible for any set whose cardinal elements are m will be 2 raised to power m. So the number of subsets of A would be 2 raised to power m. Number of subsets of B would be 2 raised to power m. So now 2 raised to power m is 1, 1, 2 large than, so if I subtract 1, 1, 2 because A is a larger set, so this will be equal to 2 raised to power n. So this becomes 2 raised to power m is equal to 2 raised to power n plus 1, 1, 2. Now I have to find the value of m into n. Now most of the times kids leave such kind of equation. Now observe, you have two variables m and n, right? How many equations do I have? 1. So for two variables I need two equations. Is there any other equation in this particular example? No, right? So I have to find out the values of m and n. But there is one extra condition which I know. M and n cannot be the real numbers. They are natural numbers because they are the number of elements. So number of elements cannot be 1.1, root 3, root 7, 1 by 2. No, they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of elements is natural number. So the extra condition that I have over here is m and n are natural numbers. If m and n are natural numbers, which means this would be the power of 2, this would be power of 2. Now power of 2 plus 1, 1, 2. So 2 raised to power m would be larger than 128 for sure, right? So what can be the possible values for m? M 128 is 7, right? 8, 9, 10 and so on. So if I put m to be 7, this becomes 128, right? So this becomes 16, right? So this has to be 16, so I got n is equal to 4, right? The very first number is my answer, m is equal to 7, n is equal to 4. Now if I put any other numbers, I will not get the answer. Now see, 2 raised to power 8, this becomes 256. So 256 minus 112, this is 4, 4, 1. 144 is not a multiple of 2, so n will not be come down as a natural number. So I know the answer is m, 7 and 4. And if you try n, 10, 11, 12, 13, you won't get the answer. This is the only possible value, 7 and 4. So over here, it is asked what is the product. So 7 into 4 would be 28, right? So that would be your answer. So now we can move on to the next example. What is the next example? एक बार फटाफट ट्राई करो तुम लोग, राइट? देखो क्या आंसर आएगा इसका. सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है, अपन ने अभी डिस्कस किया इसको. सो ट्राई दिस, राइट? आई एम हियर ओनली. आई गिव यू अ मिनट टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर. या गाइस, आई एम बैक. सो अभी क्या है यहाँ पे मॉड एक्स वाली कंडीशन से और तो कुछ है नहीं, राइट? तो ए का सेट क्या है? एक्स बिलोंग्स टू आर, मॉड एक्स इज लेस देन 2. सो माई डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन इज लेस देन 2. सो ऑब्वियसली आई एम मूविंग अराउंड इन बिटवीन -2 and 2, राइट? सो आई कैन से सेट ए विल बिलोंग्स टू एक्स बिलोंग्स टू 2 and -2. What is B? mod of x is larger than 3. So my distance is larger than 3. So I would be either larger than 3 or I would be less than minus 3. So I can say x minus 2 is either larger than equal to 3 or x minus 2 is less than equal to minus 3. So now from here I can say x is larger than equal to 5 or x is less than equal to minus 1. So this is my set B, that is my set A. So I have to find out the B minus A. Let us use the number line, right? It is easy to visualize it on number line. What is A? This is minus 2 and 2. So A is this. What is B? X is larger than equal to 5. Right? So blue is my B, yellow is my A. Now B minus A, remove all the elements which are common, right, from B. So this part will be eliminated, this minus 2 remains there. So minus infinity to minus 2 close bracket, right. So minus 2 will be close bracket, then 5 to infinity, right. So here written otherwise. Okay, so my answer is minus infinity to minus 2 close bracket union 5 to infinity. So R minus minus 2 to 5 open bracket, right. So A is the correct answer. This is correct. What is A minus B? So yellow minus blue. If I do yellow minus blue, right, all this part will be eliminated. So I will have minus 1 open bracket to 2 open bracket. So it is minus 1 close bracket. So this is the incorrect answer. A union B. If I take the union, I will have everything except 2 to 5. So 2 to 5 will not be there, but 5 is there, 2 is not there, right. So this is incorrect, right. It has to be close bracket 2. A intersection B. What is the intersection? Intersection is this. So common is minus 2 open, minus 1 close. So minus 1, there has to be a close. So D is also incorrect. So the correct answer over here is option number A. Now another question, right. Here we would be using the formula, right, not the approach. So यहाँ पे क्या देखो 63% लोग A पढ़ रहे हैं, 76% B पढ़ रहे हैं, X% both पढ़ रहे हैं. So now if I use the formula, I can write this as N of A union B will be NA plus NB minus N of A intersection B. देखो, right? This would be the expression. Now N of A union B, I don't know. NA we know 63 and B we know 76. This we know it is X. So N of A union B, this would be 9, 139 minus 6. Now A union B, will it be 100? No, right? Because it is not necessary that all the 100% of the people will read A or B. Some people will read something else, some people will not read. So A union B is not 100, but A union B will lie somewhere between 100 or less than 100. So I can say N of A union B, that is 139 minus X, this would be less than equal to 100. And what is the minimum value of A union B? Now if you observe over here, I have 63, 76, right? So the sum will be 76 at least, right? There would be at least 76 people who will be reading either of the paper. So it would be larger than 76 and would be less than 100. It cannot be less than 76 because I know 76 is possible. 76 people are reading a newspaper B. So 76 heads are there, right? So now I can solve from here, subtract minus 139. So minus 139. So from here I get 9 minus 6 is 363 minus 39. Multiply with minus, so your inequation sign will flip. So X will belongs from 39 to 63. So once again I have figured out the minimum and the maximum value possible for the intersection part. We have done a similar problem, right? The problem number 1 or the second problem of this particular session where we have used the logic. Right now I have used the proper formula and the algebra, nothing else. Now the next example, x belongs to a natural number between 1 to 50, a is a multiple of 2, b is a multiple of 7, right? So I can say a will have 2, 4, 6 and so on, right, till 100. B will have 7, 14, 21, right, where n is a multiple of 2. N is a multiple of 2 and n belongs to x, right. So it is only till 50. So this would be 50. 2, 4, 21, n is a multiple of 7 and belongs to x. So 7, I'll have 49. Number of elements in the smallest subset of x containing both a and b. Now if I need to have a set that contains both a and b, so I have to count how many elements are there when I combine a union b. So n of a union b would be what? Na plus nb minus n of a intersection b. What is Na? All the even numbers, so I have 25 numbers. Nb, right, 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, till 7 sevens are 49. So I have 7 numbers minus. How many of them are multiple of 2 and multiple of 7? So now observe over here. Every other number is 7, 6 are 42. So how many even numbers are there? 1, 2 and 3. So I'll subtract 3. So this is 29. That becomes your answer, right? The smallest number of elements which can be possible in any subset has to be 29. So now we'll talk about the relations. Relations, right? There is only one type of a problem that comes where the problem is defined as reflexive, symmetric, transitive or equivalence relations. Now in relations, right, our reflexive means that A behaves the same relation with the A for all values of x in the domain. So if the input is A, the output will always be A. So A is mapped to A. Transitive is when A is mapped to B, B is mapped to C, then I should have A mapping to C. Symmetric is when A gives R, right, then R should give A, or A gives B, then B gives A. Equivalence is when all the relations, reflexive, symmetric, transitive are possible, then that relation will be called as the equivalence relation, right. So now over here I have to check whether it is symmetric, reflexive and so on. What is the relation, right? First of all, observe the relation. Relation is this, right, defined over natural numbers. So I am writing the relation first. What is the relation? X cube minus 3x square y minus xy square plus 3y cube is equal to 0. The equation looks quite tempting, right? We can try to factorize this. So I am pairing x cube, or just pair the first, second and the third, fourth, right? So I can take x square common, I get x minus 3y minus y square common, x minus 3y. So if I take x minus 3y common, I get x square minus y square, that is x minus y into x plus y is equal to 0. Now this is my relation. So now I have to check whether this relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Now for reflexive, A is related to A, right. So now if I put x instead of xy, will this equation be 0? Yes. If I replace y by x, x minus x will always be 0 for whatever pair I take of x comma y. So this is reflexive, right, because it is defined for x comma y. So for reflexive I will say x is gives x. So if I replace y by x, this equation becomes 0, right. So it is reflexive. Now I am checking symmetric. For symmetric, if x comma y is true, is one of the solution, then y comma x should also be the solution, right. Okay. So let's say now this can be 0 either for this or for this or for this. So if this is 0, I can get a solution for this. Let's take an example, 3 comma 1, right. So 3 comma 1 is a solution for this. Yes. Now can I say 1 comma 3 is also the solution, right? x comma y, symmetricity is y comma x. So is 1 comma 3 solution? If I put 1 comma 3, this will not be 0, 1 comma 3 will not be 0, 1 comma 3 will not be 0. So I know 1 comma 3 will not be the solution. Hence I have a pair which will not satisfy the symmetric condition. If you find even a one pair, then it will not be symmetric. What is the transitive? Transitive says if A is related to B and B is related to C, then you should have A related to C, right? So let us try to find out. So let's say x is 3, y is 1. So this will be 0, right? Over here, if x is 1, y is minus 1, this is 0. So can I say 3 comma minus 1 will also be a solution? Let us check. 3 comma minus 1, this will not be 0. 3 comma minus 1, this will not be 0. 3 comma minus 1, this will not be 0. So this will not satisfy this. Whereas in the transitive, it says if ARB and BRC are there, then ARC should also be there. So it is neither transitive nor symmetric. It is only true for reflexive behavior or x comma x. So you can check the option reflexive but neither symmetric nor transitive. Your answer is option B. Right? The answer is option B. Now we move on to the next example. In next example, we have to find out the same thing. Right? Relation R is defined on the set of real numbers. We have 4 options. We have to check all the options, whether they are transitive, symmetric, reflexive, and so on. So we'll start with the option number A. Right? It is relation is mod x minus mod y is less than equal to 1. It says neither transitive nor symmetric. For symmetric, A comma B and B comma A, right? So A comma B is, if A comma B holds true, that means this equation holds true. So can I say B comma A, this will also lie between 0 and minus 1? No, right? Because if I multiply this with minus sign, the inequation will flip. So this is not symmetric, right? So I cannot conclude this. Transitive. So transitive, if it says mod x minus mod y is less than equal to 1, this holds true. Mod y minus mod z less than equal to 1, this holds true. So can I say mod x minus mod z is less than equal to 1 and less than 0? So if I add these two, I get this, whereas I have to check that. So it is not transitive. So I know the first one is the correct answer. Let us see the other ones, right? B, mod of x minus y less than equal to 1. Sorry, mod of x minus y. So if mod of x minus y is less than equal to 1, can I say mod of y minus x would also be less than equal to 1? Yes, right? So it is symmetric. Now can I say mod of x minus y is less than equal to 1 and mod of y minus x is less than equal to 1? So from here, can I, mod y minus z. So can I say mod of x minus z is less than equal to 1? If I can conclude that, then B will also be true and it becomes transitive. So let us solve this. So this is x minus 1 less than equal to 1, less than 0, sorry, minus 1. So if I add, I get x minus z in between. I get 2, I get minus 2. So modulus of x minus z would be less than 2. I have to find out less than 1. So I know this is not transitive. So B is the incorrect answer, right? C, mod x minus mod y is less than equal to 1 is reflexive but not symmetric, right? We have to check the reflexive. So mod x minus mod x, right? For reflexive, I have to replace y by x. So mod x minus mod x becomes 0. 0 is less than equal to 1, right? Will this always hold true, right? 0 is always less than equal to 1, right? 0 is always less than equal to 1. This will always hold true, right? So this would be reflexive. And if mod x minus mod y is less than equal to 1, now if I multiply with minus sign, now I don't have a 0. So mod x minus mod y will always be symmetric as well, but it says not symmetric. So C will not be the correct answer, right? Sorry, mod x minus mod y will be less than equal to 1. So it is not symmetric, because if I multiply with minus sign, the equation will flip. Mod x minus mod y is less than equal to 1, right? So if I multiply with minus sign, I get mod y minus mod x is larger than equal to minus 1. So I cannot say mod y minus mod x would be less than 1. Hence this is also not symmetric. So this is also true. So A and C both are true. Let's find out the D. Mod of x minus y is less than equal to 1. Reflexive. For reflexive, x comma x. So I will replace y by x. X minus x is 0. Mod of 0 is 0. 0 is less than equal to 1. Yes, it is true. So the reflexive is true. Symmetric. If mod of x minus y is less than 1, can I say mod of y minus x will also be less than 1? Yes, right. Modulus of y minus x would be less than 1. So this is symmetric as well. So this is also true. So my correct answers are A, C and D are the correct answer. B is incorrect because this function is not transitive. What do I have to find? We have to find out the not correct, right? So option B becomes the correct answer, which is option B for Bombay, right? So this is my answer. So whenever you have to find a reflexive, symmetric, transitive, simple funda. Reflexive में क्या करना है? X, x का रिलेशन निकालना है, y की जगह x डाल दो. सिमेट्रिक क्या बोलता है? x, y है तो y, x देखो वो ट्रू होल्ड कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है. अगर नहीं कर रहा है तो फिर नॉट सिमेट्रिक है. ट्रांजिटिव बोलता है अगर x, y है और y, z है तो इन दोनों को यूज़ करके क्या तुम x, z निकाल सकते हो क्या? अगर निकल रहा है तो ट्रांजिटिव है, नहीं आया तो नहीं ट्रांजिटिव है. तीनों आगे तो इक्विवेलेंस है, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव फॉलोड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल टू फाइंड आउट द सॉल्यूशन. Now the next question. X comma y is a ordered pair. X and y belongs to z, and x square plus 3y square is less than equal to 8. This is the relation, and x and y are the integers. So now I will put the values of y, respective values of y. So we'll put y is equal to 0. We'll get y is equal to 0, then x square is less than equal to 8. So if x square is less than equal to 8, then what are the values of x? Remember, x will be an integer. So x can be 0, x can be plus minus 1, x can be plus minus 2. That's it. If I put 3, then 9 will not be less than equal to 8. So if I put y is equal to 1, this becomes 3. So this becomes x square is less than equal to 5. So now I have x is 0, plus minus 1, plus minus 2. If y becomes equal to 2, this becomes 4, 3s are 12, and then x square would be less than equal to minus 4, and this will not hold true. So any further values of y will not give me a solution, because इन दोनों का सम 8 से छोटा होना चाहिए, तो कोई भी सम 8 से बड़ा नहीं हो सकता, because दोनों पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज है. So now I got the ordered pairs. Let me write all the ordered pairs. So y is 0, I got 0 comma 0, 0 comma 1, 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma 2, 0 comma minus 2, 1 comma 0. My bad, ये y है वो x है, अपन ने उल्टे लिख दिए. है ना? ऑर्डर्ड पेयर में क्या होगा? x पहले आएगा, y बाद में आएगा, है ना? हम क्या कर रहे हैं? x पहले लिख रहे हैं और y को पहले लिख दिया. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. वापस लिख दो. x 0, y 0, x 1, y 0, x minus 1, y 0, x 2, y 0, x minus 2, y 0, right? Now second pair, x 0, y 1, x 1, y 1, x minus 1, y 1, x 2, y 1, x minus 2, y 1. So this is my relation R. Now what do I have to find out? I have to find out the domain of R inverse. What is R inverse? R inverse is when you interchange the domain and range. So what is the range of this particular relation would be the domain of the R inverse. So now what is the domain? Domain becomes the elements of y, right? So if I look at the y I have only 0 and 1, right? This I can see over here, or I can look over here, right? The y is 0 and 1. So the domain of R inverse would be 0 and 1 only, right? So for R, if domain is A, for R inverse, right, range is A. And if codomain or the range of R is B, then domain of R inverse will be b, right? They got interchanged. That is how we find out the inverse of any function, right? If y is given in the terms of x, we try to find out the x in terms of y, right? So with this, we come to an end of this particular session where I talked about the sets and relations, right? Now we will also be talking about another JEE 2020 rapid revision package. This is also called as triple R, right, over at Infinity Learn. So this is a triple R ultimate package. Now what is this package? This package is for students who are preparing for JEE 2022 only, right? The IL classes or the master class that I talked about, they are specific to the concepts, right? So 11th class, 12th class, repeaters, any student can attend it. This is specifically for people who are writing JEE this year. Now, what do we have? We have a live classes over here, right? Live classes means not the YouTube live classes. YouTube live classes are free for everyone. Live classes on our platform where the teacher will be assigned to you, right? You will have quizzes, polls, right, and many interactive things in a live lecture. In a YouTube live, we don't have that much of interaction. In our portal, in our live class, right, we have a plenty of methods to interact with you, right? So these live classes are being taken by the top experts, educators of physics, chemistry and maths. So they will be helping you for your JEE preparation, right? Now we also have self-learn videos. Self-learn videos means apart from these live classes, you get a collection of all those recorded videos that we have recorded for you on each and every concept, each and every sub-concept. Not even a one tip or trick has been missed out in those self-learn videos. Then you have self-learn flashcards. Flashcards, they are easy for you to learn things, memorize things. For example, inorganic chemistry or formulas in maths or the different types of integration, right? So flashcards, whenever you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can go through the flashcards and you can play around over there and you will memorize all those things. Adaptive practice, that is how the tests are over here being kept and defined. They are adaptive at the end. Adaptive means that they keep on changing as per your responses. Then you have a RAPDT, which is the Rapid Revision Ranker daily test, right? We always believe that you should write a test every day when you are in the final lap of your preparation. Apart from this, we have a Rapid Revision Rankers test series. Now in this test series, all the good students, right, across the nation write this particular test. So if you are preparing for JEE Mains or Advanced, and if you want to have a a real time rank with the other aspirant, not just a handful of 5, 10, 100,000, 5,000, it will give you a rank among the top students across the nation. Then these tests would be helpful. Then once again, the outside would be there. So let's say if you have a doubt, it's 7 in the evening, 6 in the morning, 2 a.m. in the night, right? If you're solving something, you are finding a doubt, you can just post it over there, you can search over there, right? You will get the solution over there instantly. So that is all about the triple R batch being at Infinity Learn. Apart from this, right, the usual stuff, you can join our Telegram group to get the notes, assignment and the daily updates, right? You guys know about Telegram, I'm pretty much sure. Just go over there, search Infinity Learn JEE and be there, right? So we'll keep on posting things over there. Now that is all for this particular workshop, right? Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for being here, right? It was a wonderful experience. I would be here once again tomorrow at the same time, 2:30, bringing up with some more concepts, some more essential information about IIT JEE. Till then, keep learning with Infinity Learn and take care.